Hey guys, hey, it's Bri here coming at you guys with another video, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button down below, and if you haven't already, well, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because hey, I don't know, it sounds like a great idea. Why not? Why freaking not? So today we're going to talk about creating the life that you want and going after the life that you want, like really and truly finally following your passion. With us ending 2019 and heading into 2020, my goal and my hope is for every single person to really go after the life that they want, to really and truly finally get the things that they have been working so hard for and really wanting. So with that said, let's get to talking. That was a little off, wasn't it? Hold on one second. Let's get to talking. Alright, so for those of you guys that are really wanting to create your own dream life or really want to go after your purpose, I believe that everybody deserves to do what they love. I believe that everybody deserves to have a job that they love, everybody deserves to be working where they love, everybody deserves to be in a life that they love, everybody deserves to go after what it is that they want. Within reason, of course, because those who do things illegally or are criminals, that kind of stuff, that's going a little too far, okay? That's going way too far. So within reason, of course, but to go after the life that you really want, first of all, you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to finally and truly believe in yourself. Start listening to yourself. Start listening to your own intuition. Start listening to your guides. Your guides are constantly talking to you. That little voice inside your head that says, yes, you can do it, those are your guides. They only want what's best for you. And same with yourself. You only want what's best for you, right? So start believing in yourself. Start going for the life that you want. Start making plans. The next thing is start making the plans. Start saying, you know what, okay, so I don't like the job that I'm currently at. So for example, I recently left a job that I absolutely hated. I was terrified. I turned my boss in for harassment. It went nowhere. And nobody was really listening, that kind of stuff. And so I sat there and I thought, okay, what it is that I need to do to finally go after the life that I really want. I want to really run my spiritual business. I want to help others. I really want to go after it. And so I started thinking of steps. Okay, first of all, I need this much money in my savings. Second of all, I need to do this. Third of all, I need to do this. And I started following those steps. I started making steps until I could finally say goodbye to my employer. Now, of course, I kind of put in a 2 weeks notice, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But the point is I started following everything, and that's the next thing. If you gotta take the risk, take the risk. Your guys are gonna constantly be sending you signs, like now is the time to take the risk. Sometimes we need to take risks to get to where we need to be. So to finally get the things that you want, to have the life that you want, sometimes you need to take a risk. I took a huge risk in moving from Wyoming to South Carolina, and it's paid off. I love it down here. I've met some amazing people. I started my spiritual journey. I opened up my spiritual practice. I started finding people that I can help. I mean, things have slowly been piling in together since I moved from Wyoming to South Carolina. But there was a point in my life where I almost didn't take that risk. There was a time where I almost said, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna take that risk. I don't wanna do it. It's too scary. And I almost freaked out. I mean, there are so many times where I almost gave up. And I am to this day glad that I didn't give up, because I would still be sitting there wondering, what if? What if I would have taken the risk and moved clear across the country? What if I would have decided to finally start living the life that I really and truly want to live? What if? That's what my life would have been. And I didn't want to live I didn't want to live with the what ifs. I wanted to live with the yes, I did it. Yes, I took the chance. Yes, I went after the life that I want. So You've got to sometimes take chances, take risks on yourself. But if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna take that risk. You're not gonna go after the life that you want. So I want you to stop putting yourself down. I want you to stop thinking like, I can't do this. It's not okay. This isn't gonna happen for me. I'm not good enough, that kind of stuff. And I want you to completely put it out of your head, because you are good enough. You are worthy. So start every day. I start every single morning. Setting your mornings up the right way is really gonna help you go after the things that you want. I know it sounds weird and funny and different, but it's true. If you don't believe me, I think her name's Amy. It's Amy TV or something like that on YouTube. Go and follow her, because hers is Good Morning Good Life, and she's all about setting up the morning routines. And since I started following that and I started setting up my own morning routines, I've noticed that things have changed for me, because I now have more time. I'm not so sluggish. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm not letting those thoughts come in. I get up, I meditate, I do some yoga, I journal everything that I'm grateful for. I work out, which really helps with my self-confidence, because I'm not thinking, ooh, I'm fatty, you know, stuff like that. When we don't feel good about ourselves, our self-confidence does go down a lot, and so does that self-worth. So working out is a huge thing, and I like to get mine done in the morning, of course. So having a morning routine for me has really helped me go after that kind of life. It's really helped me start going after the things that I'm passionate about. When I still had my job, you know, I was getting up at 4:30, 4 o'clock, usually 4 o'clock in the morning, so I could get all of this done and then work on my business. I was working on my spiritual business, I was working on my YouTube, I was working on my blog, I was doing all of this stuff. Yes, I would hit the bed tired, but it has paid off in the long run, because now I'm able to provide my services to people full time. I'm able to go after the life that I want, because I put in the hours. And yes, you have to put in some blood, sweat, and tears. Dreams don't just happen overnight. You don't just go to bed and say, hey, when I wake up in the morning, this is gonna happen. If it does, that's pretty freaking amazing. You know, some people do win the lottery. Sometimes it does happen. But for the most of us, we have it ingrained in our brains that it's gonna be hard. So we have to put in the blood, sweat, and tears. I put in a lot of tears. A lot of tears to get to a point where I could finally say I was going after the life that I want. So it is going to have setbacks. It is going to have times where you're gonna want to give up. That's when the universe is testing you, and that's when you need to pass those tests. So when you're sitting there and you're like, okay, universe, I guess, you know, you're right. I am not going after the life that I want. I guess you're right in all of this. Really and truly listen to your own intuition, for one thing. But then the universe, and understand that the universe is just giving you tests. It wants to make sure that you really want that life. It really wants to make sure that you want to go after that life. And go through that test and pass that test with flying colors. Yes, it might bring some tears out in you. Yes, it might bring some nasty memories out in you, but that's okay. Because once you get through that lesson, you're gonna feel a whole lot better. The universe is only gonna give you what you can handle. And the universe is only gonna give you lessons that you need to learn and that it knows you're gonna pass. The universe isn't gonna give you a lesson that it thinks you're not gonna pass. It's not like a nursing exam where they throw in a bunch of these questions and you're like, wait, did we go through that in the material? Did we even talk about that? No, the universe doesn't do stuff like that. The universe is only going to give you tests that it knows you can pass. So remember that. Trust in yourself. Get yourself a list. Start scheduling things out. Start acting as if. Start really and truly acting as if you already have that life. Really and truly believe it deep down in the depths of your soul. What I would do right when I would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning is I would take a couple of extra minutes and I would just lay there and imagine it all. Everything that I was wanting, all the people that I was helping, all the videos that I was making, all the readings that I was doing, all the shaman learning that I was doing. That doesn't make any sense, but everything that I wanted, my blog posts, everything, I was imagining it before I even got out of bed. So that was the very first thing I did in the morning, and I acted as if I already had it. Even when I would go to my job, I would act as if it was already mine. I would already say I claimed it. I had a hold on it. It was mine. It wasn't anybody else's dream. It was my dream. And that's the next thing. Nobody else is gonna go after your dream but yourself. So you've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to trust yourself, and you've got to act as if. It's all about the law of attraction. I know a few people think, you know what, the law of attraction is not a real thing. It really and truly is, and it really and truly is listening to you, and it really and truly believes in you. So go after it. Believe in yourself. Make a list. How are you gonna get there? How are you gonna figure out how to get there? What do you need to get there? Believe in it. Really act as if. Sit there for a couple minutes in the morning and imagine your life as if you've already achieved all of this. Set your mornings up right so that you are able to make enough time to go after your dreams. Nobody should have to work for a boss that treats them like crap. Nobody should have to live a life that they absolutely hate. Nobody should have to talk themselves into going into work. Nobody should have to talk themselves into doing anything they don't want to do. So if you're living a life of just like going through the motions, it's okay. Start acting as if. Know that you can totally get rid of that life. So set yourself up right. Really and truly go after the life that you want, because you deserve it so much. I believe in you. The universe believes in you. Your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, they all believe in you. So with that said, I hope that this video helped you guys, and let me know what it is. What are your goals for 2020? Let me know what your goals are for 2020, because I would love to hear them. And with that said, I love you guys. Bye guys.